Hello, fourth grade. This is Miss Simmons, and I will be the music teacher at Lincoln Irving and Willard this year. If you know me already, hi. And if you don't know me, it's nice to meet you, and I'm looking forward to seeing your video assignments. Today, we're going to learn how to read music, just the treble clef. Do not worry about the bass clef. We're not going to go over that today. We are going to review some things that we did in third grade, and then eventually get to some new things. So do not fret. We are doing some things. We're going to start easy with doing things that we've already done before. So the music staff includes lines and spaces where music is placed. The staff is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Clefs assign pitch names to these lines and spaces. So we're going over the treble clef. The treble clef and how to read it. Higher pitched instruments read music from the treble clef, like the violin, flute, piccolo, clarinet, oboe, saxophone, trumpet, and French horn. The treble clef lines and spaces come from this section of the piano keyboard. So right along here, right here is middle C. We are not at the middle of the piano just yet. Don't worry, we're only going to learn what's in the 5 lines and 4 spaces. So the treble clef is also known as the G clef. That's because it shows where G is on the staff. So this tail ends on G. It also looks like a G. So the G, the tail of the G ends on G. Here are the assigned pitch names to the lines of this clef. E, G, B, D, and F. Notice how we are going from the bottom up. We are not going up to down. We're going bottom up, which is very different. It's not like reading a grocery list. We're going backwards. So if we were to have your hand as a treble clef, your pinky would be line 1, ring 2, middle 3, index 4, thumb 5. Here are a couple ways that you can remember these letters. Every good boy does fine, or elephants go belly dancing Fridays. If you have your own way of remembering, that's great. But if you don't, here are there are 2 right here. Let's do that together. Point to your pinky and repeat after me. Every. Go to your ring finger. Good. Go to your middle. Boy. Your index. Does. Into your thumb. Fine. Every good boy does fine. And you should always start from your pinky. And of course, because I moved my screen, there's that noise. Don't worry, it's me, not your computer. How to tell if it's a line. A line note has the line going through the note head. So it goes this way, goes through. This note is placed on line 2. I'm gonna move my face again. So every good, G. So we do this together. Every good boy does, D. Now we're going to practice. I'm going to do the first one. The next time, I'm just going to move the mouse and you are responsible for saying the letters or your names, because this is something that you need to remember. Every, E. Every good boy, B. Every good boy does, D. Fine, F. Good, G. Boy, B. Here are the assigned pitch names to the spaces of the clef. F, A, C, E. You can remember it as face on the space. So if we go in between our pinky and ring, F, F-A-C-E, face. How to tell? A space note has the lines around the note head. Face. Face on the space. So, remember how we're spelling face. F-A-C-E. So this is F. There you go. Face on the space. F-A-C. I will only do 2 with you, and then the rest will be on your own. F. What's that? F-A-C. C. E. C. A. F. When you put them all together, it looks like this. We do not have a mnemonic for that, but there is a way to remember the sequence. The musical alphabet is an ongoing looping sequence between A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There is no letter H. We are not doing bass clef, so I'm going to pause real quick and stop sharing. I paused and I'm back. So we're gonna do a quick, I know it's different when you are not in my room doing a review game, but I'm going to use this time to emphasize our lines and spaces. In this game, you'll be looking at some treble clef constellations. That is, you'll see a note or notes on the treble clef. You must then decode the names of the notes, just as a stargazer would name the constellations they might see. So I'm going to select a stargazer. First, is this a line or a space? Think line, space. It's a space. How do our spaces go? Face in the space. F-A-C-E, face. F-A. There we go. There's the Big Dipper. Is this a line or a space? Space. Face in the space. F-A-C-E. We got Cygnus. Is this a line or a space? It's a line. It's going through the head, like this. How do our lines go? Every good boy does fine. And we start from the bottom. Every good, G. All right, let's do this one. Is this a line or a space? It's a line. Every good boy does fine. F. And is this a line or a space? It's a line. That line. Ha, I made a mistake. See, everybody makes mistakes. It is a space. F-A-C. And we just completed that screen. That is it for our lesson today. If you go on to Google Classroom, you'll see Flipgrid links. Or if you click on the virtual classroom with the Bitmoji, there will be a Flipgrid link. There are 2 assignments plus a get to know you. So if you have anything that happened this summer or anything you would like to tell me, please go ahead and fill that assignment. So once again, you have 3 assignments. Get to know you, lines and spaces on Flipgrid. I look forward to seeing your answers.